Okay, we just changed the name for under 18 receiving food, and we will go to symbology. And for this one, we're going to do graduated symbol map. And use U18 for food. And for method, we're going to do, it didn't say about method. Shade as purple for the color 2. So I think still quantile, and class is 5, minimum is 2. The maximum will be 20. Okay, for the color, we will choose shaded purple. Oh no, shaded purple. Purple. Oh, I cannot find shaded purple. Let's just use this aster purple. And I didn't say anything. That's it. Click apply. Okay, and then click close. And now we will compare this one for stamps over. Okay, this is CorelPress and this one. Okay, let's see, what is the methodology for this one? Define interval. Oh, define interval. Okay. Alright. So we can compare them. Alright. And now we're going to continue for normalized population map with custom scales. So a CorelPress map shows populations such as the number of persons receiving food stamps. It is useful for studying needs such as the demand for foods and services. For example, delivery of food services for the poor requires capacities to match populations, including budgets, facilities, materials, and labor. And CorelPress map of normalized population data have different uses than CorelPress map of populations. So save it, and we will go to number 6. And then now dividing normalizing. So dividing normalizing is what we're going to do for 2.6. A segment of the population by the total population provides information about the makeup of areas. For example, areas with high proportions of total population receiving food stamps may be better candidates for food pantries and soup kitchens than those with low proportions, because the high proportion area are likely poor in many ways, including having poor geographic access to grocery stores and urgent health care. So we're going to normalize the number of female-headed household single mothers with children under the age of 18 receiving food stamps by the total number of households in each neighborhood. We will find the same information for male-headed household single fathers with children under the age of 18 receiving food stamps and compare the two populations using a custom scale. Now, we will have New York City neighborhood female male-headed household receiving food stamps, boroughs, and water features. Now we're going to the full extent view. Next, we're going to create a CorelPress map with normalized population and custom scale. We will create a custom classification which often is easier to read than other classifications. The geographic interval methods works well for representing the long tail for distribution skewer to the right, and breakpoints of this method do not allow a pattern that can be read easily. A custom classification of this Video has the intervals that double in width and therefore forms a geographic progression. So now we will do is female headed receiving stamps. We will do female headed. Okay, right click on it, go to symbology, and graduated colors field will be U18. U18. This one is female with food, right? Female. And then for classification, normalized. Okay, and normalized, it will be total household. And classes 5, color schema orange to red. Orange red, 5 classes. Orange red. I would just say show names. Orange red. Orange red, 5 classes. Okay. And these settings shows the fraction of single mothers with children under 18 receiving food stamps. Next, we will show the values as a percentage. So, let's compare again. Oh, method should be quantile. Method is quantile. I forgot. Alright, so now graduated colors. U18F. Female household, food stamps, total household, quantile 5. So click the symbology for this, and I'm gonna go to advanced and expand format labels. So in the category menu, we're going to choose percentage. That's this feature you can. I don't believe we have in ArcMap. Maybe it's right now this interface is quite different now. Percentage we have to do is number represent a fraction, just to show a percentage. Rounding, we don't want a decimal. That's 6. That's a lot. Significant digits, that's fine. Alright, we're going to click the back button and then click the histogram view. The classification now show the percentage of single mothers. Percentage view. Histogram. Let's see. Oh, that's the content. Back here, histogram view is right here. This classification will now show the percentage of single mothers who receive food stamps, expressed as percentages and rounded. The quantile break values are 1%, 2%, 6%, 10%, and 20%, 26%. Next, we will create custom classes using the mathematical progression 2%, 4%, 8%, 16%, and 26%. And the last value is the maximum. And now the method we're going to do is manual classification. Okay, now back in here. So for manual, the label view, we have to back on the label view. And on the class break panel, we're going to click the cell for the first upper value, which is the upper value I will do is 0.202. And then oh, no. Where's my 2? Alright, and then the second value will be 0.04 and 0.08 and then 0.16 and then 26%, 0.26. Please apply. Oh my god. Alright, there. Okay, now it's just a little slow. I don't understand why. So the continuous select break points, and we did enter 0.02, 0.04, 0.08, 0.16, 0.26, the maximum value rounded to 2 decimal places. And we're going to click the histogram view button again. Notice that the set of breakpoints has a wider intervals for low values than quantiles, which allow an additional value 0.06 for high values, thereby providing more information about high values. So the numerical sequence of the custom breakpoints has both increasing interval width as desired for the long tail distribution and a recognized and easy set of values to read. And now we're going to import symbology, use swipe to compare features. So to easy compare two maps, especially nominalized segments of the same total population, we will use the same numerical and color scales for both maps. So ArcGIS Pro allows you to easily import symbology. Next, we will import and reuse the symbology of the female-headed households for the male-headed households. We will see many fewer male-headed households receiving food stamps. Oh, that's bad, which means women are poor. My God. All right. Now we're going to open the symbology pane for the male-headed household receiving stamps and click Option button and import symbology. So I'm going to close this and right-click on the male and go to symbology and then click here and go to import symbology. So now the geoprocessing pane is showing up, an import feature and symbology layer that we will do the same with the female one, and the field value, and then female, but this is for male. Target field should be male 18. It's this one, female male, and normalized field for stamps female. Alright, everything default, so everything looks good. The only two things we have to change is the symbology layer and the target field. We change it into male. And then we're going to click run, and once it finishes, then we will have our both layers for male and female. Okay, and then on the appearance tab under effects, we will use the swipe. Okay, now close everything out and appearance and swipe. Okay, now swipe and drag the cursor vertically or horizontally. So I'm gonna just oopsies. All right, swipe. Okay. Okay. I need to bring the table of contents. Map. Oh no, view. No, catalog. I'm sorry. All right, here. So I have this two layer here. So now, let's see. Okay, this is the male one. Let's see what's going on here. Go back to swipe. Let's see how to swipe. For the swipe, I need to play around. So the steps allow you to see the value of the male-headed household receiving food stamps layer without having to turn off the layer above it. So I can just turn on and off. But we can see the same spatial patterns in both maps, but much lower percentages for male-headed households receiving food stamps. So, male has a higher income. I have a both layer turned on. Let's see, what's the issue here? A swipe. Appearance. Drag the cursor vertically. Alright, drag it. That's weird. This is female. I have both turned on. Is it on or